Good day. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Bonjour. You know that if you walk into a store in Paris and you start to talk without saying bonjour, people get angry. And they'll go, bonjour. Sorry. You have to understand the culture and adapt to it, or you are going to be the victim of it every single time. You need to know the subtle cultural things, and then you can win. If you don't, you'll fight. And every place has a culture, even different cultures in America. Midwest, South, Northeast for sure, and California. I mean, it's a pretty interesting thing. So my topic this morning is all about this. I've worn this shirt before a couple of times. It was given to me by the great Julio Malera from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It's his expression. He's even signed the shirt. And I think it's important to understand that the word only comes into play here. It only takes everything you've got. Think about that. And so my question in the title of today's talk is, what are you really willing to give it? And you can't say whatever it takes. That's an unacceptable answer. I want to know the three things that you're going to do that will make that difference happen. What are they? Is it deepening relationships with your top customers? Is it waking up an hour earlier? Is it writing a little bit more? What's it going to take specifically for you to get from where you are to where you want to be? That's the real question on the floor. And most people justify their own crap with their own crap. Like I'm putting together this amazing course on consultative selling. I mean, it's going to be amazing. And Gabrielle's weekend this weekend was about a staycation here in Charlotte. She took a little buddy. Give a shout out to Izzy Allen. And the girls had a great time. I stayed involved no matter what. And just took the spare minutes to work on the course because I couldn't not do it. It was plaguing me. That takes everything you've got because you have to have those spare minutes. So when everyone else went to sleep, I'm still awake. When everyone else doesn't wake up in the morning, I'm up and I'm working. It takes everything I've got. Jen gave an amazing mastermind weekend. For those of you who might be interested in Female Entrepreneur Mastermind, just go to helpmeatgittimer.com and she'll get used. Hold on, there we go. Helpmeatgittimer.com. Just email helpmeatgittimer.com and just put mastermind in the subject line, and she'll get you information on what she had. An incredible mastermind. It took everything she had. She poured her heart, her soul, her brain, and everything else, every other emotion that she had into this for the people attending. It was amazing. She was amazing. And so the question is, what are you willing to do? And the answer is not whatever it takes. It is not whatever it takes. It is something specific so that you know what it takes. I'm not asking this question for me. I already know. I got my list. You may not. You may not. Do not go gentle into that good night. Old age should burn and rave at the close of a day. Yes. Yep. I'm going to make a sale today, even if my ass falls off. Boom. Howdy from hell. The school of difficulty is the best school of moral discipline. When difficulties have to be encountered, they must be met with courage and cheerfulness. Grappling with difficulties is the surest way to overcome them. Samuel Smiles. I love the word grappling. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention. It is the most important product of his creative brain, Nikola Tesla. Boom, Brian. Very good one. Very good one. Don't waste your life trying to impress anyone. Just improve yourself. It will help. Oh my God. Kuna, that's exactly correct. Good morning. It's better to correct your own faults than those of one another. Than those of another. Isn't that crazy? It's better to correct your own faults. This is a brilliant quote. It spawned a bunch of things. People who live in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I was doing some work in the mobile home industry, and I came up with the phrase, people who own tin houses shouldn't throw can openers. I thought it was pretty funny at the time. Hi. So I'm saving that one, Beck. Thank you. And Fitz is here. And good morning to you, Brian. And Toru is here. Good evening, Toru. And the Philippines is here. And bonjour to you, Rochelle. Bonjour. Everyone who speaks French loves to speak French because it sounds so damn beautiful. The meaning of life is to find your gift. The purpose of life is to give it away. I would keep some for myself, but what do I know? Sweden, the faculty of humor was given to us to be developed as much as the faculty of earning a living. Wow, The Optimistic Life is a great book, by the way, and not easy to find. Morning. Yep, the family is here. Phil Mickelson is giving everything. He says before every shot, he visualizes and says, this will be the best shot I've ever had. Amateurs hope they don't hit a bad shot. Exactly right. Got to give it to Phil. Not my favorite player, but when you win, you deserve the accolades. My son's graduation on Saturday went well. Boom. And people are mourning. The culture right now in Northern Virginia is to look like you're a terrorist if you walk into a store without a mask. Oh my God. I'm lucky. I'm 6'7", 255 pounds. People don't mess with me. I feel badly for others, including Mrs. Tall Tom. Isn't that crazy? Totally crazy. Good morning. And all the people that are here that are putting their 2 cents, 3 cents, 4 cents, and a quarter in, I'm loving it. Time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. Once you've lost, you never get it back. Harvey Mackay. This is a great Harvey quote, and I'm going to send it to him right this minute. Hi, Harvey. Isn't it cool to have a friend like that? I mean, how do you say grace over that? How do you say grace over that? And the answer is you don't. You just nurture it and make sure you got it exactly right. Harvey, this is for you, my bud. Boom. Hi. Everyone is here. People from all over Hell's Half Hour. Morning from the UK. Make a friend and become an entrepreneur influencer. Yes. Morning from the UK. Good morning to you, Gary. People are just bonjour. Yeah. Well, 3 F's: focus, family, and friends. Yep. Maybe the fourth one is fortune or good fortune. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living somebody else's life. Steve Jobs. Man. Some jackass from Hawaii or California or someplace was ripping on this speech that he gave. Steve Jobs, one of the great entrepreneurs in the history of business. And this other guy who criticized him is a douchebag. All the people that are here, when I was at the Gittimer Writers Weekend, Harvey McKay called you and you put him on speaker. He gave great advice, short chapters, right to 7th grade level, Dan Altemeyer. Talk to people so they understand, not so you feel smart. Exactly. When Harvey McKay calls, I take the call, no matter what. It's Harvey McKay. Wouldn't you take the call? Part of the deal. Part of the deal. Thanks, Dan. Hi. All kinds of comments this morning, and they're all nice. Some people believe that they or somebody else can give 120% or more. How is that possible? Everything you have is 100%. Boom. You are the soul of goodness, is your soul message. Wake up and write. Doesn't matter what it is, just write whatever comes to mind. Don't force yourself to do it. Let the words flow. As you think, capture your words. Jeffrey Gittimer. Thank you. Renee. Isn't it cool to have these meetings in the morning? People from Ontario, people from Sweden, people from Japan, people from Singapore, all over the world. Why do they show up every day? Answer: because they want to learn. You have to desire to learn. I think there's greetings from the Caribbean. Good morning to you. Isn't it cool? Hello. I don't know how you pronounce your name. Choi? Tell me. The JG Gem, as loyal as a dog, a formula for long-term success. I ate lunch last week with George Doggett, founder and CEO of Doggett Advertising. I don't know how he's doing. I haven't talked to him in years. I'd always been intrigued by his logo, the Greyhound dog, of course. I asked George for his loyalty formula. I wanted to share it with you and ask that you compare it to the strategies and principles you employ to keep your customers. The formula: there is no formula. Loyal as a dog. And there it is. And go for it. French, the language of the Bowery Boys. Different kind of French, but you're exactly correct. Terrence, hope you were on the call when I thank you for the mug. We will drink from those mugs when you come to the Writers' Weekend. Michael McClure, didn't he know that to be so? Courage is the ladder upon which all the other virtues mount. Wow. Nancy, very, very well done. Twyman's here. Good morning from the Garden State. Twyman from Jersey. New Jersey. I call it New Jersey. Good morning, Maskless in Nebraska. The old adage still stands. If it was easy, everybody'd be doing it. Jimmy, good morning, bub. Morning, bub. Upstate New York is checking in. Well, I'm so happy for that. Oh my gosh. Bonjour from Chicagoland. Fais un vent. Fais un vent. We'll see. Horrible pronunciation. Happy Victoria Day. All Canadians on here. Glenn, Happy Victoria Day to you too. You can lead a horse to water, but it has to drown on its own. Bingo. The most expensive thing you can own is a closed mind. Wow. Yep. Believing in action makes things happen. Exactly. After you listen to a strategy sales technique, use it within an hour. Boom. Boom. As long as you try your best, you're never a failure. That is, unless you blame others. Whoa. John Wooden, what a smart guy. Martinsville High School, Purdue University. Grew up in Indiana. Graduated from college, I want to say like 1928 or something ridiculous. Spending time this week on Online Pizza Summit 2021, helping me on consulting pizzeria owners online marketing. I've given a talk at that pizza show a couple of times. Good morning from beautiful Yardley on the Delaware. Cool. Yeah, it's definitely weird to go back on the road. Sit down and breathe. Mary, good. Mary, Mary, Mary. It's pronounced Schwar. Cool. Well, good morning. The best way to find new business is talk to old business. That is exactly correct. Ari, the worst days of those who enjoy what they do are better than the best days of those who don't. Jim Rohn. Boy, is that good. That was, you're welcome. Cool. Multitasking is simply the ability to screw up multiple things at once. Focus your effort on one thing at a time. Boom. And work down your list. I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that. And be sure it's a little giant ladder. Never give up on the things that make you. Good. All right, you guys, it's time for me to go. That's good. That's so good. Way to go. Way to go, Peter. Nothing like a sale, huh? Bonjour is the keystone to politeness in France. In saying it, you're acknowledging that the other person is an equal, a person deserving of respect. Saying bonjour is so important that they really should give a warning to visitors on signs at the frontier. I agree. I agree. Making a sale is a gateway to the relationship. Boom. I started telling myself I can, and that's how I found out I could. Oh my God, is that good? Way to go, Ann. What is the sale after the sale? When you made a delivery, that's when you begin to build a relationship for the next sale. Boom. Thank you, Mary. Bob Dylan is 80 years old today. I know. Somebody told me that on the morning show yesterday, and I said he doesn't look a day over 79. He looks old. But you have a life like that. You travel all the time. Exactly. Tim Grover coached Michael Jordan and Kobe. Said he had other people that were more talented and athletic, but they didn't put in the extra mile or have the mindset. Never went pro, and you don't know their name. Wow. And Hazel, how are you, bud? I have a secret to share. My new podcast, Creativity in Captivity, launches Thursday, but available to Jeffrey's followers today on all platforms. Sneak in and steal this free podcast. Go for it. Go do anything Pat Hazel tells you to do. He's brilliant. He's funny. And he's just a great guy. Yep. Exactly. The voice of a generation. I agree. Now, tomorrow, I will be on the Insiders Club. I don't understand why everybody else is not on the Insiders Club, but who knows? Find me, use me, do not abuse me, but have fun. Take it easy. Very important to take it easy, especially now. And make sure that you stay healthy and happy. I am, and I will see you tomorrow, 9:59 in the morning. Boom.